With a price point available to college students all the way up to business professionals, imagine walking up to this, what seems like a morphed version of a drone, helicopter, and aeroplane. It's a self-flying air taxi that will transport you within urban and suburban areas within this decade. This is self-flight and safety in your upcoming air taxi. In 2010, a team set out to explore the possibilities of electric, vertical takeoff and landing flight. In 2019, that team and its generations of aircraft became Wisk through a joint venture between the Boeing Company and Eco-Aviate Corporation, a company backed by the co-founder of Google, Larry Page. Although Eco-Aviate wound down in 2022, its designs and prototypes have stayed with Wisk. Wisk is an aerospace manufacturer based in Mountain View, California, in the United States. The company develops self-flying electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft designed to be operated as air taxis. Since 2010, Wisk has developed 6 generations of aircraft, resulting in the industry's largest fleet of advanced air mobility eVTOL aircraft. Self-flying, that's what caught my attention at first. Like some of you, I find it hard to imagine being on board an aircraft without a pilot in control. Hence, when I found out about this, I decided to take a deeper look into Wisk's approach towards autonomy and what it means from a safety perspective. Turns out, self-flying might not be as foreign a concept as we may actually think, considering that 93% of flight functions on a commercial airliner today are automated, according to Wisk. For a start, let's determine what autonomous flight is. According to Wisk, autonomy means offloading routine responsibilities that are traditionally held by human pilots to an autonomous system, so that ground operators are free to make fewer higher-level decisions. This is achieved by building upon proven existing technologies, such as autopilots, precision navigation, flight management systems, and more, just like those used in commercial airliners today. Ultimately, this means that the aircraft can aviate, navigate, and communicate on its own. As of today, air travel remains to be the safest mode of transportation. Nonetheless, airplane accidents still occur, and when they do, approximately 80% of them are due to human error, and this includes pilots, air traffic controls, mechanics, etc. Now, human pilots are extremely well trained and are a critical component of aviation. However, it can still be difficult and tiring to manage all of the aircraft operations at once, especially during emergency scenarios. Wisk believes that combining human factors, complex systems, and high-stress environments can lead to error. Their goal is to create a system with as few single points of failure as possible in both the design and operation of the aircraft. By removing the human element from the direct aviate, navigate, and communicate operations of the aircraft, and replacing it with reliable automation, Wisk believes that they are creating a safer system. The trend in increasing cockpit automation over the years, and the resulting increase in overall safety, further validates their approach towards autonomy. Wisk has also simplified its aircraft designs. A simpler design entails fewer moving parts, and having fewer moving parts means fewer points of failure. In addition, they've also designed in multiple redundant systems and engineered out all single points of failure. Redundancy is when components of a system are duplicated with the intention of increasing reliability in case one should fail. They're confident that they're designing their aircraft and services using the highest possible safety standard, that there's actually a 1 in a billion chance of an issue. Now, despite not having a pilot on board, nor a remote pilot on the ground, Wisk still maintains humans in the loop via ground station, where all flights are monitored. Personnel like a multi-vehicle supervisor will be responsible for this. With that in mind, here's a summary of what an autonomous flight will look like. Before takeoff, a pre-flight inspection of the aircraft will be completed by the autonomous system, as passengers are provided with safety briefings and instructions via their interactive displays. Once the aircraft is verified and passengers are safe and ready, the multi-vehicle supervisor will be notified. He or she acts as the final authority in the pre-flight process, confirming the flight with air traffic control, and will initiate takeoff with the click of a button. Mid-flight, the aircraft will navigate, identify hazards, and adjust its flight path to maintain safe operation using its autonomous system. All of this can be viewed by the passengers via the interactive displays, allowing them to anticipate transitions and be informed throughout their flight. In the unfortunate event of an off-nominal situation, The autonomous system is designed to allow the flight supervisor to intervene, who will be monitoring the flight at the time. He or she can send in a new command to the aircraft, which it will then execute on its own. When the time for landing approaches, the aircraft will use a combination of inputs from its landing capabilities, such as sensors and precision navigation, to approach the landing area. After being confirmed as clear, it will begin its final descent to land, as the passengers are notified to prepare via audio cues and cabin lighting. The supervisor will be made aware that the aircraft has started its approach and will coordinate final clearance with ATC. Meanwhile, the autonomous system will be relaying information like the health of the aircraft, passenger arrival needs, and charging status just before touchdown. So, what does the future with autonomous flight hold with regards to safety? For now, it seems promising, considering that the company has completed close to 1,600 flights without an incident. However, only time will tell. As for now, Wisk hasn't given a specific date of when they'll be operational, owing to the fact that the certification of eVTOLs falls upon the decision of the Federal Aviation Administration first. However, it could just be somewhere within this decade. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, kindly leave a like, subscribe, drop a comment, and consider sharing it to others as well. See you next time.